Hey everyone. So I wanted to do a quick video here. Everybody was wondering my thoughts, and if you weren't, oh well, here are my thoughts anyways. Thank you again. This is my 100th, almost 100 subscribed, 100 subscribers. So thank you again. And so I wanted to dress sweet for the occasion. Thank you again for listening to me. And, like I said, these are my opinions. I knew that Garoppolo was going to be one of the things that they were going to target for. Was I expecting as much as money as they were going to pay him? Mm, Not really. I mean, he's almost getting Geno Smith money, which I don't know if he deserves that, considering he was injured for the most of the season last year. And for someone who was season injury prone, we saw Waller got traded for a third round pick. So that says a lot about value for people who are injury prone. So giving him that much of a big contract kind of worries me a little bit. I think there's some kind of in the contract, depending on his availability, if how much of that is guaranteed, which is nice. I'm hoping that's the case. I'm not sure what happened, why he wasn't a part of the group yesterday when they did the conferences. There's question, well, whether he's injury prone and he didn't pass his physical, which don't ask me. I'm not sure what's going on with that. I'm hoping that's not the case, because if we gave this guy a big contract and he couldn't pass his physical, that does look kind of like stupid on our end. Hopefully, whatever it was nothing that we know anything about or have no clue why. Either way, I do think Waller getting rid of him for a third round draft pick was kind of rough. I mean, like I said, I get that, the whole process is hopefully to start fresh, get a lot of new, fresh faces in the team. But I feel like the more people you add that don't know your system, the harder it's going to be to succeed. I feel like a lot of players that we've been picking up have a lot of connections with Josh McDaniel, so that might help. At the same time, I don't know. We'll see. I'm still kind of out on feeling how confident he is. I mean, I feel like if you're as great as the coach you are, you would get more diverse players versus players that know your system, unless his thought process is win now. So if I want to win now, I'm going to get people who know my system, that can do my system, that will work the best. I'm hoping for the best as a fan, but I'm kind of also expecting very low for this season, like bare minimum expectations. Like I said, I mean, to give that much of a contract when I would say Baker Baker Mayfield was probably equal, if not the same kind of quarterback for 8 million, and we gave Garoppolo like double, triple, almost triple, whatever the case be. It is what it is. I'm hoping for the best, and you know it is gonna hope that everything turns out great. We get a bunch of new faces and hopefully get Josh Jacobs to resign. I don't know, with everything going on and all the changes, how comfortable he's going to want to be here with us, seeing how quick we're able to like just get rid of people without even a blink of an eye, or basically no one saw that coming with the Waller trade. So I think that's something to consider. I don't know if he'll stay. I'm hoping he does. He's a really good asset to the team. I do believe that a lot of people are saying how Renfro and Waller and all these players, especially Carr, have not a lot of value. But in reality, if you consider not the last year, because everyone in our team did terrible with the exception of Josh Jacobs, you compare their stats from the year before that, and they were probably ranked top 10, if not some of them top 5 in their position. So it's kind of like, do we blame the players or do we blame the regimen that has come in and changed things and hasn't really worked uh, for the best of each player's position, and actually taking their best abilities and using to their best advantage. So um, everybody thinks he's a genius. Mike McDaniels is this genius, offensive genius. I'm hoping to see this next season. I'm not sure what to expect. If I'm being honest, I don't expect possibly more than um, evening out of the season if we're lucky. A part of me wonders if we just tank this whole season, and I really don't want to, because literally like a year ago, I put $100 bet on the Raiders to make it to the Super Bowl. I told everybody, "Hey, the Raiders are going to the Super Bowl once they got Adams. It's a done deal. Like, we're set." And clearly, we saw how last season turned out, which was kind of disappointing, because we were just knocking on playoff doors, and now we're talking about, are we tanking? Like, it doesn't make any sense. But again, as a fan, we all have our feelings toward the situation. I'm a little skeptic about it, and I'm kind of nervous because You know, we pay, some of us pay to go watch these games, some of us pay a subscription, a year, whatever the case be. We put money, so yeah, we have a right to be upset. you know let us be upset, if things are being changed. And I get it, I'm hoping everything works out for the best, but it's only time will tell. I do believe we need to make more moves on defense because we're still having a lot of holes and not a lot of answers. So I guess we'll see what happens in the offseason. Maybe we'll get more draft picks. I think Renfro might be the next on the chopping block to go. And I think there might honestly trade Jacobs, to be honest. If you want my honest opinion, I think they're going to trade Jacobs. They franchise tag him to basically see what people are willing to offer. And if they get rid of him for less than a third round pick, I'm going to be very upset. But again, let's just hope for the best. All right, guys. I hope you guys have a good weekend and be safe. Happy St. Patty's Day. Enjoy the green background. Bye.